This video has nothing to do with photography. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in to another video. I decided today that I would talk about something that is unrelated to photography or videography. Something else that if you've been with me for a while, you maybe even remember this back when I was like 16 years old when I first started doing YouTube videos. My channel was not about photography content. It was actually about gear, like EDC gear, outdoor gear, camping gear, knife reviews, all that good stuff. And that's still a huge part of my life. I still like collecting, I still like carrying gear every day, and things have changed quite a bit over the last 9 years. So I thought today it would be a fun thing to go through what I've been carrying this week. I've got two kind of different setups going on because as I don't think I've mentioned this before yet, but other than doing this stuff with the YouTube and the photography stuff, I'm actually a paramedic student as well. So I've got a carry here that is when I'm in uniform, and I've got a carry here that is when I'm not in uniform. So we're going to go through and I'm going to show you guys what I've been carrying this week, and kind of talk about a little bit of gear because I love this stuff, and I figured it would be kind of a fun idea to go through and kind of go back to my my channel's roots and talk about some EDC stuff. So let's get into it. Alright, I'm going to start with the stuff that I carry when I am in uniform because it's going to be a little bit more niche and a little bit different, so we'll get that stuff out of the way first. So some boring things. I carry a Moleskine notebook. This is one of their small ones. I don't know, it's like an 80 pager or something. Super thin. I'll keep that right in my breast pocket on my right side for taking notes during simulation labs or sim calls and things like that. With that, I also carry two things. I carry my Jiglr F701, which is my favorite pen. Full stainless steel construction. It's a great ballpoint, really precise. It writes super well, and it's really comfortable in the hand with the knurling that comes on there with that stainless steel. So that goes with that. And then also I carry one of these two-sided Sharpies. So one is the regular Sharpie end, the other end is like a pen. That way I can write on my gloves if I need to take notes. I don't have access to paper or whatever the case might be, need a Sharpie. So there's that guy. My shears, these are the X shears. I got the all black version. They've got different colors now, different carry options. I wear 511 EMS pants most of the time. So I carry these just right in the pocket that comes on the 511 pants for shears, because I don't love the options that this has for belt carry. So yeah, these are my shears. I love them. I also have a pair of Leatherman Raptors, and I kind of rotate back and forth, but these are just really simple. They're literally just scissors. There's no other extra tools on here, and I kind of like that. So those guys have been with me for a while. What else we have here? My multi-tool. So this is always on my belt when I'm in uniform. This is the Leatherman Surge in the leather sheath, the blacked out version. So just basic. I don't carry a bit kit with it or anything like that. Just the Surge by itself with the file implement in there instead of the saw, because I have no use for a wood saw when I'm on the trucks. So yeah, this comes in handy quite a bit for the scissors as a backup set for small things. The knife is great, really good screwdrivers and pliers if you gotta adjust something on your gear, on your truck real fast. This is great to have. Let's see, what else? The Guardian Angel. This is the, I don't know if they call this the mini or the micro. Anyway, there's a bigger version and a smaller version. This is the smaller version. What this basically is a wearable emergency light. So I'll turn it on here for you. So there's all kinds of different versions. This one is white front with a red rear, and so it can flash like this for safety. It's also got a hands-free work light mode. You can also turn on steady burns. There's all kinds of different things you can do with this. It's a really cool little tool, and so it comes with all kinds of different mounts, but the one I have is just a magnet. So what you do is you take this magnet, you put it either under your shirt or under your epaulette, and then you put this on top, and it snaps on, and it just sandwiches in between your clothing, and it stays. It's like a very, very strong magnet. I've never had it fall off on me, never had it move. It's a great little tool to have, especially at night. If you're on the side of the road, on a highway, things like that, or if you're just trying to do something and you need your hands free and you need to see what you're doing. This is great. Okay, so that's it for the kind of like EMS specific stuff that I carry when I'm in uniform. Some of the other stuff that I've been carrying out of uniform, some of it overlaps, but for the most part, this is kind of the stuff that I've been running through. So first one here is a little X-Acto knife, box cutter, I guess you call it. This is by Zoid. Just a really thin, it's a liner lock. Nice deep carry pocket clip. Super small, super thin. It's all aluminum construction. Really easy to change blades with that nice big blue button there. Just a really cool little guy. I like having something that I can just like not worry about having to sharpen or damage. If I screw up a blade, if I snap a tip, I just toss it and get a new one. It's really nice. And this, I got this at Dollarama. Actually, it was like $5. It's really good to have just as a backup. So sometimes I'll have that right in my fifth pocket of my jeans. Lately, this week, one of my favorite knives, the Cold Steel Recon 1. This one is the Tonto version in S35VN, all blacked out. It's been carried a ton. I don't know if you can see the wear on the pocket clip here. See if the camera will actually focus. Like it's been used and worn quite a bit. A little bit of wear on the back of the spine there as well. This is a big knife. This is like, I think it's like a 4-inch blade or something like that. It's a big knife, but it carries surprisingly well, and I've been having a lot of fun with this lately. I just like having a big knife on sometimes, you know. I've been really into carrying fixed blades lately, which we're gonna get into here in a minute, but yeah, I don't know. Still love my folders, and this one is definitely one of my favorites. Speaking of fixed blades, this is the one I chose for the week. I've got a bunch of different ones, but I really like something kind of old school. I like that kind of, you know, grandpa style, I guess. So this is my Condor Mini Bush Lore, leather sheath. I did the tiger striping on the handle myself, and this camera does not want to stop focusing on me. There we go, kind of. So I did that tiger striping. I love it. It's kind of personalized to the way I like it. And yeah, I mean, a Scandi grind, like on the Bush Lore, isn't something that I typically go for EDC, but on this little knife, I don't mind it too much. It is insanely sharp, and I mean, it's a beast. It's really quite thick for the size and the length that it is, and I can do a lot of work with this. I don't have to worry about busting or breaking a tip or anything like that. So yeah, that's kind of been on my hip lately, off and on. I kind of rotate between this and the Recon 1, just depends on the day. Getting into some other stuff, another one that I've been carrying lately. So this is a pouch from Rough Rider, a leather slip, and this is the Victorinox 1 in silver A-locks. So this guy here is literally just a blade. It's just one blade. There's no other tools on this. And this has been my dedicated food prep knife for the week. I always try to keep at least one knife clean and oil free, and you know, good to go for cutting up vegetables or fruit or, you know, anything. So this is the one I've been going with for the week. It's super thin, super light, and I just throw it down in my pocket, and it'll complement either the Recon 1 or the Bush Lore, just depending on what I'm going for the day. I like to carry a Zippo. I like to have some sort of fire capabilities on me, and Zippos are just kind of fidgety and kind of cool. So this one here is the all brass. This was the shiny brass version. They also have one that's like brushed, but I like the shiny because then after a while of carrying it, it gets this really nice patina, and like it gets scratched up. It looks more like naturally worn. And this one's really starting to get there. I like it. I like it a lot. It's really fun. Like I said, it's like fidgety if I just want to flick it around. You know, the sound of a Zippo is just something. There's something to it. Flashlight. I've got this is a throwback, Through Night TI3, which is a single AAA twist on, twist off flashlight. I believe it tops out at like 100 lumens or 150 lumens, something like that. But it's just so small and light. It just goes right down in my left pocket with my keys. And I forget it's even there unless I need it. It's got 3 modes. It's got a low, medium, and a high, and it's just a great little light. It really does do wonders for EDC. I find, you know, anything other than your flashlight on your cell phone is an upgrade, and so like this is just enough to where it's not something bulky. I hate carrying 18650 lights in my pockets. Even AA s, sometimes they can get a little bulky. And I don't like a whole bunch of different pocket clips hanging off me, so something small and light and thin that I just throw in my pocket is fantastic. Last two things here, my wallet. This is the one I've been rocking for quite a while now. I picked this up actually in Italy back in 2018. This is a Picard in, I don't know what they call this color, but it's sort of like a cognac leather. It's got 3 card slots up on the top, it's got a pocket in the side, and then it's got an open pocket up top there as well for cash. It's great. I mean, I can carry easily, I think I've got 8 cards in here right now, and you can see how thin this is. I mean, that carries so well. I typically carry back pocket, but this is very easily a front pocket wallet as well. Last but not least, keys. So, key ring here. I've got an S-binder, a small S-binder from Night Eyes. I've got my fob for my campus for school on there. I have a Victorinox Classic SD in silver A-locks. I love A-locks. Like, I have A-locks all over the place. These are great. The only thing with this one is that it doesn't have room for the tweezers or the toothpick. It's the only difference, but it does make it a little bit thinner. So for the keys, I like that. Also have this little keychain flashlight. It's like a button battery. It's like 15 lumens, just on. It's by Mighty Light. I've had it for a while. It was actually a gift from House of Knives, so shout out to House of Knives. Great folks over there. That's where the vast majority of my collection of gears come from. They're fantastic. So yeah, right on. Last thing here, keys. So the KeySmart, this is their original KeySmart key bar. Nothing fancy, just on a split ring with the rest of everything else. And I've just got my house key, my mail key, and a lock, a key for my firearm lock on there. So it keeps things from rattling around a little bit, especially with the other accessories that I have on there. And it keeps it a little bit more contained. So I can just either clip that to my bag or my belt loop, or I can just throw it in my pocket and it's not too cumbersome. So that's it, guys. That's kind of what I've been going through as far as gear for the last week or so. I just thought that this would be a cool video to come on and talk a little bit about some gear, some knives. Like I said, the EDC world is still a huge part of me and what I'm into, so thought I'd come on and share a little bit. Kind of, like I said, get back to the roots of my original channel, which was doing reviews, which I don't think I'm ever going to get back to doing that, but this type of kind of rapid fire, talking about gear, EDC gear specifically, is a lot of fun for me. So if you guys have any questions about anything, if you want to see anything else up close, let me know in the comments. I will post links to everything I talked about in the description as well, to Amazon or House of Knives or wherever it is that I got it. And yeah, so thanks for tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed. This is a little bit of a different video. We'll get back to the regular scheduled programming next week with photography tips and advice and all of that good stuff. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was fun for me to make it. I'll probably do it again at some point because, like I said, I just like this stuff. So that's enough for me for today. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you next week.